Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa if you're new here, and for today's video I am going to be explaining to you guys what my tattoos mean. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love hearing about people's different meanings for their tattoos, but keep in mind that doesn't always mean that everyone has a meaning for their tattoos, because honestly I have one that is like, I just got it because I got it. Okay, we're gonna start off, I'm gonna do them in the order that I got them in. I'll try to put the place that I got them at so you guys can kind of know. I don't know, like in case you guys like the work plugging my peeps. So for my first one, got in this triangle here on my left wrist. I got this one when I was 18. We paid, I want to say 60 each. My sister and I were like, oh my god, let's go get matching tattoos, or like let's go get tattoos together. And honestly, we had no idea what we were gonna get before we even went to the shop. So literally on our way there, we're sitting there brainstorming what we were going to get. So yeah, there's honestly no meaning behind it for me, at least. But hers is it's so awkward trying to show it. Looks like a right angle now. But hers is also colored in and mine is not. Honestly, sorry Amber, but I think mine looks better than yours. We always make this joke with my mom because when I first got it, she thought it was fake. She thought I got a henna, and I was like, Mom, no, stop rubbing it. That's not gonna make it disappear or whatever you think is gonna happen to it. Keep in mind, my mom doesn't have any tattoos, so it was really funny when she was like, no, that's henna, and was rubbing it. I was dying laughing. But we always say that my little brother, he needs to get a triangle when he's old enough, just so he can complete the edges. Personally, I don't want him to, but we joke about it. For my second tattoo, I have gotten this 21 Pilots lyrics on my arm. This one I paid, how much? I want to say it was maybe around 200 to 300. I honestly can't remember at all. I actually designed it. I looked at a bunch of stuff on Pinterest and I was like, okay, now I like this, but I want it to look like this kind of. So we were down in Clearwater Beach. I got this one because they are honestly my favorite band. I can listen to a ton of other music, but it will never compare to listening to their music. And the song that these lyrics actually come from is Car Radio, which is actually the very first song that I had ever listened to by them. And my stepbrother Will actually introduced me to them, so thank you, bro. I just love it because it honestly it speaks for itself, and it has whenever people see it, they're like, oh yeah, true. And I was like, damn straight, it speaks for itself, and it just really has a good meaning. Now on to the last and juiciest piece that I have. My third tattoo, I have gotten this massive ass sleeve. Let's just say probably 30 plus hours went into it and 3 sessions. If you're a sane person, you would definitely split it up into more than 3 sessions. I feel so bad for my guy who had to do my arm, because I was like, no, we're getting as much done as we possibly can. I paid around probably 3+ grand. But there is honestly a lot that goes on behind this tattoo. So we're gonna start with the roses. And I wanted them to be in all different kind of stages of blooming, or is that the right word? I don't know flower terms, guys, help. All in different stages of them growing into their full form. That's a better way of explaining it. And so I kind of wanted that because it kind of represents all the people who have helped me grow into the person that I am. Ooh, so inspirational. So now we're gonna move on to the birds on my arm. They are actually called magpies, and my great-grandfather, he used to call my sister, me, my brother, my mom, all of us little magpies, and I never really understood it, and I didn't know that they were actually a bird. My grandfather had passed away. I didn't know what I was gonna put on the middle of my arm, and so I just had this empty space there, and I was like, what the heck am I gonna put there? And I was like, oh snap. So I kind of like had brainstormed ideas, and I was like, okay, I need to get some magpie birds. And when I was looking up, there's apparently like a nursery rhyme for it, so I'm gonna read it to you guys real quick so you can understand why I got 2 magpies instead of just 1. So it says 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 4 for, oh my god, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told, 8 for a wish, 9 for a kiss, 10 for a bird you must not miss, 11 for health, 12 for wealth, 13 beware, it's the, damn. The devil himself. Okay, I didn't know it ended like that. Yeah, so I basically got 2 because it stands for joy, and you always want to look at the positive things in life, so that's why I got 2 of them. I'm moving on to the compass slash watch little pendant thing that I have. I had designed this little piece myself as well. I wanted to make it a yin yang thing with the compass and the time. I also have an arrow going through it, which kind of represents like no matter how far, like this is so freaking cliche, no matter how far like life pulls you back, you have to keep moving forward because you never know how much time you have, like, or like exactly where life will take you. So like basically to kind of like sum it up in like one short little boop, is to kind of like basically make the most of every moment. And then we also added a skull to it just because it looked pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of people in my family like this skull because they're like, oh, it's so dark. You know I'm talking to you. They always say that it looks so dark, and I'm just like, who cares? I like it, it looks pretty cool. When I first got, like when we were first finishing my sleeve, I wasn't too sure like what we were doing in the background, but then we ended up going with like this really dark, like it's supposed to be more gray than black, but I think it's a little too dark slightly, but I still like it makes the colors kind of pop and like look nice. So it ended up turning out so well, and I freaking love it. That is it for all the tattoos I have. I only have 3, but yeah, I do have plans to get like a couple more. Like I have plans for this whole arm. I'm like, ooh, but that's not gonna happen for a long time because it's gonna be very expensive again. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed listening to the meanings behind all of my tattoos that I have. If you guys did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below so you never miss a video again, and hit that notification bell because you get notified whenever I post new videos. And I will see you guys next week.